What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope y'all are enjoying these lessons by, well, I would say Tater Man and Tater Chip, but it looks as if Tater Man is missing in action. So I really don't know what to say. I thought he was going to be here, and his laptop's here, and I've got my stuff. And
What's up?
Holy Sputnik, where did you come from?
Dude, there is no limit to the Taterverse. I just literally come out of nowhere.
I literally walked straight through that wall.
That's awesome. That just blew my mind. I heard you talking, and then I just wanted to be there, and I just started walking, and it happened.
Don't underestimate the power of the Taterverse.
The Taterverse is limitless.
When you hear Tater, it's like a call to action.
Okay.
When you
that happened. You say Tater Man, and it's like,
and it spans a galaxy.
Okay.
It's amazing.
We may be getting a little out there.
It don't matter how far out there.
I just
you
walked
are,
through the green screen. That's all I did. I just walked through the screen.
Well, then
I ruined it for all you. No, hang on, time out. Yeah, the Taterverse is limitless. Let's just leave it at that.
Could have just said that.
I hope they're doing good.
Who?
Everybody's watching.
Of course they're good.
Well, I know they're good. I hope they're having a good week and good day and stuff.
Having a good time.
I'll tell you, if you knew what I had to deal with Tater Chip, you never know what's going to happen.
I'm just a chip off the old block.
I know it. Yeah. I think you've already used that joke in our series here.
I know, but
it's just too good not to use
my
twice.
Signature.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah? Well, what's up, everybody?
Okay, Picasso.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, what I was saying is I hope you are doing good.
I hope you are doing good.
How are you doing, Tater Chip?
I am absolutely living the dream.
Hey, I like that.
If I was any better, then I would be a tater tot.
I like that. I was going to say French fry.
No, I'd have to be pretty good to be a French fry.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good day. I mean, that's like the best of all days.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, I'm excited to be back. I'll say that real quick. I'm excited. I love it. And
it's like the highlight of my existence.
Yeah. It's the highlight of the Taterverse to come and be with you.
It is the honor of all honors.
The honor of all honors. Tater Man and Tater Chip.
To be in the Tater Patch.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
For the character lessons.
That's it, man. Hey, well, we got a cool story today because Tater Chip was just talking to me.
Oh, yeah. Are we telling him about Joe?
Yeah. We're going to tell him about Joe.
That scoundrel. I don't know what I'm going to do with him.
Well, Tater Chip was talking to me, and I was talking to him, and we kind of learned through the situation that old Tater Chip, Chip off the old block was in recently. And so I want to just take it away, Tater Chip. Tell them about what happened to you, and let's talk about, see if we can tell them what we learned.
All right. So let me explain it to you. So I got a buddy. His name is Joe. And Joe he's a character, man. He's really funny to hang out with.
Yeah.
But he's one of those people who you can never tell what he's going to do. Like, it's just like out of nowhere, he'll do something. And 90% of the time, you're sitting back saying, what? And so that's the kind of person Joe is. So me and Joe were going fishing the other day. We went down to my grandma's.
I like fishing.
I enjoy it if I'm catching fish. I don't like casting.
You don't hear a sad commercial break?
Sure. A
sad commercial break is what I meant to say. I went fishing yesterday. I fished for 3.5 hours. Guess how many fish I caught? None. That's
why I don't like just casting the rod.
So you don't like fishing. You like catching.
Yes, I like catching. Catching is my favorite. Anyway, so we go down to my grandma's. She's got a little pond down below where she lives, and we go through the horse pasture and across the creek, and then jump through the tobacco field and all that kind of stuff. And we get to the fishing hole, and I set my tackle box down, and I had a couple of new lures that I just bought at Bass Pro.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, expensive. You ain't kidding. And so I got a couple of things. I got an old jig out, and I cast it out there, and I'm just doing a little bit of topwater fishing.
Oh, yeah, with a jig?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm bringing along, and I go back to my tackle box, and I look, and I see one of my lures is fishing. One of my lures is fishing. One of my lures is missing. That's what I was looking for. One of my lures is missing. And I looked over, and I saw Joe was using my lure.
Oh, no.
Well, I didn't ask him. I didn't say anything.
But did he ask you to use it?
No, he didn't.
So he just took yours without asking.
Yeah, and my mom always told me that you have to ask before you do something.
That's exactly right.
And so,
well, if you're going to take somebody else's stuff, you got to ask.
Right. They need to know.
All right, keep going. Continue.
So anyway, he was using my jig, whatever. And I go back and I'm doing a little bit more topwater fishing with the jig.
Yeah.
And I still ain't catching nothing. So I go over and I was going to get a little red worm and put on my
Probably because you're topwater fishing with the jig if you're not catching probably. Keep going.
I go over there to get a little red worm.
Oh, yeah.
And I realize like half of my spinner baits are missing.
Oh, no.
And I'm like,
did you lose them?
No, my tackle box had been sitting there the whole time. Matter of fact, I had my sandwich on top of it.
Was your sandwich still there?
Yes, my sandwich.
Oh,
that's the important part.
That's a good thing. But okay, so if your spinner baits were missing, your jig was now missing, another jig was missing, it had to be Joe, right?
Yeah, nobody else was there. Nobody else was there. And so we're leaving, and I see that Joe, his tackle box, had all of my jigs in it.
Oh, no.
Had all of my spinner baits in it. And I thought, you little scoundrel. And so I asked him, I said, hey, Joe, are those mine? He said, no, I bought these the other day.
Oh.
Well, I know good and well they were mine because I just bought them earlier that day.
Oh, no.
And Joe, he just lied to me. Well, I didn't say anything. I didn't confront him. I didn't say anything. I thought, you know what? At the end of the day, Joe's a good friend, and it's not worth just going crazy over. It's just a jig and just some spinner baits. And so I went on, and later that day, we was at Zaxby's. You like Zaxby's?
I love Zaxby's.
I do love me some Zaxby's. Anyway, so we should go to Zaxby's sometime.
We should do that now.
Anyway, so
we'll be back. We're going to Zaxby's.
Hasta luego. Anyway, so we was at Zaxby's, and I saw Joe had parked over there. He got there a little bit earlier than I did.
Yeah.
And I saw his wallet laying in the road.
Oh, no.
And so I went over there to get it for him, and I just realized that there was some money sticking out of it.
Oh, no. What did you do, Tater Chip?
I didn't do it.
Okay.
But I thought about it.
Yeah.
And this come to our story. I saw that he had a $20 bill sticking out. And I thought, you know what? Those spinner baits that I bought that he took were $20.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what? I'll take his $20 and I'll get even with him. Because he done it to me first.
He did you wrong.
It was his fault.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not me. I'm not the person here. I'm the victim.
Oh, yeah. I agree he did you wrong. But my mama always used to tell me, we talked about your mama telling you something. 2 wrongs don't make a right. You ever heard that? Has your parents ever told you that? Maybe your
3
teacher?
lefts do.
Yes, but 2 wrongs never make a right. Okay.
Right.
And so please tell me you did not take that $20 bill.
I didn't take the $20 bill.
Okay.
I felt like have you ever seen those cartoons where you have like the little angel on one side and then like the little guy with the pitchfork on the other side?
Yeah.
And like they're like, come on, go ahead and take it. And the other guy's like, no, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Like that's what I felt like in that moment. But I sided with good.
Okay.
And thought,
good.
you know what? It's not right for me to take from him just because he took from me.
I agree 100%. And, that's kind of hard. When somebody does you wrong.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It's just like our nature or something in us that wants to get back at them.
Right.
And a good word for it is revenge. Right? Revenge. Yeah, that's what that means. When somebody does you wrong, you're going to get back at them.
Right.
And but that's not right, because remember, you got to remember 2 wrongs don't make a right. And, I used to hear when I was a kid that I should treat others how I want to be treated.
Oh, the golden rule.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And so, old Joe, that's his name, right?
Yes.
Old Joseph Gyptia, all right? Mm-hmm. But Joe, he didn't treat you, I guarantee you, he didn't treat you the way that he would want to be treated.
No.
But you did right in that when you had the opportunity, because when somebody does you wrong, there's probably going to be a time where you could get them back.
Right.
But you did right that, you didn't take that $20 bill. It was $20, even though you had the chance. And you treated Joe. I
wanted to.
Oh, I know it. But you treated Joe.
Lures are expensive.
The way you wanted to be treated. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a really good lesson for us. We're a little bit older than everybody watching this probably. But even at 5, 6, 7, 10 years old, 12 years old, 14 years old, I don't care how old you are, you still have to remember that the best way to live life is treating others how you want to be treated. Mm-hmm. And that's not always easy.
No, just because Sally knocks over your block tower doesn't mean that you should go knock over hers.
Yeah. And I'll say this, we're talking about people being mean to us. Just because someone takes your stuff without asking doesn't mean you should take someone else's stuff without asking. Mm-hmm. And Joe, I love Joe, and but I hate that he did that to you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little rough.
Yeah. So the moral of the story is, one, I think we just go right to the beginning. Yeah. If you want to play with someone else's toys or you want to use somebody else's fishing rig, what should you do?
You should ask.
You should ask them.
Of course.
That's so simple, right? But we get to see a lot of students and stuff, and I see that all the time.
All the time.
I have 3 little kids, but I have 2 that are getting a little bit older. One's going to be 3, one's going to be 5 this year, and it happens all the time with them. Little Zeke, he'll run over and take my little girl Israel's stuff without ever asking him. And I'm trying to teach him, hey, if you want to play with her toy, you got to ask him.
Right.
And so don't forget that. And then the main thing we want you guys to remember is, even when someone treats you bad, you still have to treat them right.
Getting even is never worth it.
It's never worth it. Because there's always, I'm going to use a big word, okay? I don't know if I can say it, but I'm going to try. There's always consequences to your actions.
Conscientious.
No. Consequences.
Conscientious.
No. Consequences.
Okay.
You want to try it one more time?
No.
Okay. Consequences, when you do wrong, you get punished for it a lot of times. Right. Or, when I was a kid, if I did something to my sister, because I had a little sister growing up, you know my sister, right?
Yes, I do. Very well.
So whenever I do something to my sister, there would always be some type of, I'm going to use another word. I probably can't say this one. Repercussions, right?
Percussion.
Yeah, not like the drum. But consequences. If I did something wrong, then you better count on it that something is going to happen in my life. There's going to be a balance there.
Right.
And I believe 100% that what goes around comes around. And so you got to be careful about how you treat people. You want to treat them how you want to be treated.
Right.
What did you call that a minute ago? Treat others like you want to be treated.
The golden rule.
The golden rule. Yeah, that's right. And that's it.
It's a good one.
I think probably all of you have heard of the golden rule.
Yeah,
it's one of the biggest things in society.
It's great.
Yeah. So
I feel like they've learned a lot today.
I feel like I've learned a lot today.
I feel like I've excelled in life.
I feel like I want to come back through the Taterverse again. How about I leave that way? Can I leave that way? I'm going to leave that way. Hey, thank y'all for watching. And there's not much back there.
My hand disappeared.
Oh, man. Hey, thank y'all for watching. Can I get a Tater?
Listening,
Tater.
Watching, viewing, and subscribing.
Yeah, that's right. Peace out. Tell them bye. Bye.
And just like that, he's gone.